Hi, this is Frank Orlando, also Flickerfeather. My YouTube video account, Flickerfeather, I can no longer add videos because I've been locked out of it. So I have another account called Frank Orlando. So in one of my Flickerfeather video on YouTube, I did a recording on the cherry laurel. I finally found a cherry laurel hedge like my grandfather's. And I've done a lot of research on cherry laurel, and I remember how the birds used to just tear into them with the berries. And at my grandfather's house, I made sweat lodges with this plant. That's where you build a frame similar to a small tent, and you put hot rocks in it, and you pour water and you steam. So what I really had to do in a Native American ceremony was strip its bark, and I'm handling it without gloves. I'm like in my mid-20s then. I'm 59 years old. And the plant is supposedly poisonous. Okay, well, birds can eat it. They don't have the same digestive system. We need bird food. We need food for birds. The plant has been treated as a nuisance plant, but my concern is bird loss in Florida. And my problem is that I actually care about birds more than the plant, because the plant they keep calling it a nuisance plant. Well, the very house that I made the video, it only has about 13, has been destroyed. The entire giant hedge surrounded the whole property, removed. I don't know where another cherry laurel. I have found lots of sea grape. I'm shocked. But I haven't found a lot of cherry laurel hedges. And the very one that I found, this gorgeous, beautiful hedge, was cut down, and it's in a beautiful neighborhood and near Arbandale area in North St. Pete, kind of, or mid-north St. Pete. Anyway, I want to tell you, I saw a man, it looked like he collected, when I was staying in the shelter, it looked like he collected wild birds' eggs. And he has them in an egg crate, a large one that holds like 30, a paper egg crate. But these are spotted ones. And he takes it and he throws it up under the interstate system, one of the eggs or whatever. And so I've been wondering, and that's right after I kind of noticed that I'm not seeing many birds flocking. The only birds I've seen flocking in St. Pete really is parrots, which are non-native Florida birds. And I love parrots. They're beautiful. I think you don't even see them in Tampa. I don't even think there's something just to St. Pete right now. That is the only bird that'll flock. That's right. I'm not opposed to them, but I just don't see a lot of birds, and that's my real concern. And I want to tell you right now that, all this talk of it being a poisonous plant, I breathed it in when I did these sweat lodge ceremonies. It's supposed to release cyanide gas. Well, I would have died. It kills you. But I don't suggest eating them at all. I really don't suggest eating them. I think they are very poisonous. But I actually stripped the bark off these plants and made a sweat lodge and brought it into my pores, into my skin, numerous times, probably 5 or 6 times in my lifetime. Not to mention how many times my grandfather cut the hedge down. Did he wear rubber gloves? I don't know. So I didn't die from it. I'm 59 years old. I want birds. I want people to start caring about birds in the Tampa Bay area. At least in Pinellas County, I don't see very many birds. And I'm scared because we should have lots of beautiful birds.